I mean, Nemo, that's incredible. I love these notes. Although these are like well within my range, this is a very high. It just makes me so happy for him. Oh, Nemo. Kia ora and welcome back. My name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Nemo with the code because he won Eurovision. Let's see what he was up to. I haven't seen this performance at all. I didn't watch it. I was at a different concert on Saturday. I'm sorry, I'm catching up. Let's see what he's up to though.
Welcome to the show, let everybody know I'm done playing the game. I'll break out of the chains, you better buckle up. I'll pour another cup, this is my boy, so drink it up, my friend. Whoa, whoa, this story is like I went to hell and back to find myself on track. I broke the code, whoa, like at the night. I just gave it some time.
Oh my goodness me, this is so much better vocally than the previous performance that I had a look at. Now I really see the point behind that. That he's really like working, he's climbing that hill and, you know, breaking the code of finally figuring out what it's all about. Oh, we have to go back on that. It's way too early for me to sing those notes. Nemo, I mean, that's fucking high for any soprano as well. Like, especially vocally as well, like, incredible.
Welcome to the show, let everybody know I'm done playing the game. I'll break out of the chains, you better buckle up. I'll pour another cup, this is my boy, so drink it up, my friend. Whoa, whoa, this story is like I went to hell and back to find myself on track. I broke the code, whoa, like at the night. I just gave it some time. Now I found paradise. I broke the code, whoa, yeah. Let me tell you a tale about life, for the good and the bad, better hold on tight. Who decides what's wrong, what's right? Everything is balance, everything's light. I got so much on my mind, and I've been awake all night. I'm so pumped, I'm so psyched, it's bigger than me, I'm getting so hyped like. Let me taste the lows and highs. Let me feel that burning fright. This story is my truth. I went.
Okay, admittedly the lyrics are like a little bit empty, but I'm really enjoying, you know, the bit of the rap. Like I was trying to understand what was going on in the rap. I'm not a rapper, I'm not going to comment on the rap. Great articulation. I could pretty much understand everything he was saying. And when we're thinking about singing, articulation is all about making sure that we're strengthening the muscles of the lips and the connection between the tongue and the teeth or the palate, or, you know, either the hard palate, which is that bit up there at the roof of your mouth, or the soft palate at the back, like when you say gi or k, the soft palate, or the trapdoor to the nose, as I like to say. So I've got a video down in the description of how you can work on your articulation if that's something that you're looking to work on. It's super important, by the way, if you're singing. But let's go back and have another look at that second verse, because I feel like you can really see in the tongue position like what's going on in terms of the vocal style that he's using, and watch the mouth shape and how that changes.
I went to hell and back to find myself on track. I broke the code, whoa, like at the night. I just gave it some time. Now I found paradise. I broke the code, whoa, yeah.
Oh my goodness me, that's so challenging to do so much movement and sing at the same time. Now we know that's just part and parcel of singing pop music, but what you're trying to do the whole time is you're trying to hold back the breath because your body is wanting to use more oxygen, so therefore it's wanting you to breathe more, and you're trying to go, no, stop in the name of love before you break my phrase. If you're wanting to build up your stamina when singing and moving at the same time, try walking and singing and keeping it stable. That's like level 1, like slow walking, and then you slowly build yourself up. So we're seeing this tongue that I went to hell and back. The tongue is actually very far forward in the mouth, and we've got these lovely frontal camera angles, so you can really see the tongue very far in the mouth. It's just going back a little bit for the diphthong, so the second part of the syllable, you go I. A diphthong is when you have 2 sounds on the same syllable. So like I is made up of 1 syllable, I is made up of 2 different sounds or vowel sounds. I do have a free singing lesson down in the description below all about the tongue if that is something that you're looking to work on. It honestly will change the way that you sing. Let's just go on. It is going to go into the rap part. As this, I'm not like a rap artist, but this song is insane.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you a tale about life, for the good and the bad, better hold on tight. Who decides what's wrong, what's right? Everything is balance, everything's light. I got so much on my mind, and I've been no break all night. I'm so pumped, I'm so psyched, it's bigger than me, I'm getting so hyped like. Let me taste the lows and highs. Let me feel that burning fright. This story is my truth. I went to hell and back to find myself on track. I broke the code, like Ammonite. I just gave it some time. Now I found paradise. I broke the code, somewhere between the O's and ones. That's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a somewhere between the O's and ones. That's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a drum.
I am so loving the way this performance is really growing, but you notice that he's not pushing. And actually the volume in the chorus, you know, there's I went to hell and back. It's not really changing very much. It's a perfect example of how you can raise the stakes or raise the importance of your performance without pushing for volume. Very, very big mistake a lot of singers make is they feel they have to keep getting louder and louder. Whereas actually it's not the case at all. Your energy levels have to change. So your energy must grow within the song. And you notice now his intensity of his movement and the urgency at which he's saying the lyrics, oopsies, is kicking my power supply, is changing there, but it's not actually increasing the volume. Right, let's just go back on this section before he goes into that bridge where he's doing those like amazing notes. I love that there actually, just to stop that really quickly. Did you see that he just took that moment just to gather himself before that bridge section? You know, you are on stage for this whole song, but you're still a human. Like, you're allowed to take that moment to just go and then to gather yourself again for the next section. Maybe he was taking his larynx back down again. That's also a really great idea, just to like imagine your lowest note to release that tension that he's just had maybe going from that chorus section. Let's just go back.
Somewhere between the O's and ones. That's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a
loving the way that especially although these are like well within my range, this is a very high. So that's way up there on the G5, and C6, not very far away from the G5 is high C. And that's high for any female vocalist, let alone a male vocalist. So, I mean, Nemo, that's incredible. I love these notes. It's not about how high you can sing though, but the reason why it's easier for females is because our larynges are automatically an octave. So we sing an octave above male voices just from the beginning, because our larynges, so our larynx, is a lot smaller than the male larynx.
My heart beats like a drum.
Think a little bit. Bravo for the fact that like he is on a raked stage, so that's when it's like this. This actually is quite popular in opera in general because it helps the audience to be able to see better, so that like the whole stage is like this. For singers, that's really hard. So he's actually like leaning back a little bit, and what's going to be happening there, it's almost like a positive and a negative at the same time, because if you're leaning forward in order to keep yourself like from not falling down, you're automatically gonna like, just try it, like lean back a little bit. You're automatically going to be engaging like this entire front muscular chain, like this whole chain here, which actually is very, very challenging then to control your breath, because once you control your, once you contract your abdominal muscles, you're going to want to press the air out, which is why I always say, you know, these lovely wide arms, which is what he's doing as well, probably a little bit to keep himself steady. When you're taking the arms out wide, you're engaging through the back muscles in the posterior chain, and that is going to help you to support the sound, so to make it stable without engaging those abdominals quite as much to push the air out, because you're trying to hold the air in your body, so that you can get breath pressure build up below the vocal folds in order to make the sound. Let's just go back on that. Rock out. Nemo, the winner of Eurovision. That wasn't even his winning performance, but it's just, you know, got to think about it. These artists work their whole life to get where they, I mean, obviously, yeah, their life until now to get where they are. And this is just such a massive opportunity for them. So happy for him. Well done. Oh my goodness me. I mean, I know he didn't know that he won in that moment, but just so beautiful. Nemo, oh my goodness, amazing vocals there. And you saw like, it was spinning and he was like doing like, you know, Matrix style kind of like stunts there. He's a highly trained singer. I have not had a look at his CV, but like, I don't need to look at it because just through his performance, the stability of the vocal tone, the stability of the performance, the way he performed, like the way he was interacting with the camera and everything, that was a highly trained performer right there. The vocal agility, like There's no doubt about it. I don't need to look at his CV. I can see he's a very, very, very highly trained individual. Absolutely fantastic. And anyone that tells you that they don't have to train in order to become that good is just lying to you. And if you would like to work on your singing, then check out my membership options available in the description below. I'd love to work with you on your voice. Hit that subscribe button as well so we can geek out about vocal technique. I'd love to see you around here more often. Check out my Eurovision playlist up here, as well as my breathing for singing. It's important. And I'll see you around here next time. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.